Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for December the 2nd. I'm going to be pulling one card per sign, so if you know your sun sign, you can get a little bit of information that way. If you know your sun, your moon, and your rising, you get a little bit more. And if you know all your planetary placements, you can pull a lot of juice from a quick little card pull like this. So, thank you guys for being here. Don't forget, contest is still going on. You want to put a comment down below this video to enter the contest. And let's get started. Okay, Aries, you guys have the rebirth card coming up in reverse. This just means that there is some kind of opportunity to get something started that was that you were participating in or experiencing in the past, and you are passing on that opportunity. You're looking at that and you're saying, you know what, I've actually moved on to bigger and better, so I'm just going to let this opportunity to re-engage in that float right on by. Okay, next up we are looking at Taurus. Taurus, you guys have the Hermit card showing up in reverse. Hermit card in reverse is telling me that you may be spending some time alone today, or maybe you did yesterday. Spend some time alone and sort of evaluate, you know, what's important to you, what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what makes you tick, all of that good stuff. And so now you've got some new priorities, and we see you today coming out of seclusion and being around people and moving forward with those new priorities that you have discovered in your secluded time, whether you took that secluded time today or yesterday. Okay, next up, let's look at Gemini. Geminis, you guys have the Five of Swords showing up here, and I think that really the feeling that I'm getting from this is that you have a situation that starts out as a friendly debate or, you know, a not very malicious or upsetting argument that really escalates today and turns into something big. Now, of course, the beauty of getting a reading ahead of time is if we notice this energy moving in, we can head it off at the pass, and nobody really wants a big, tragic type of argument. So once you notice, you know, that conflict moving in, even if it starts off friendly, you know, really good idea, really good idea to find a way to make peace early on before it gets to this level. All right, next up we're looking at Cancers. And so Cancer, you guys have the Fault showing up in reverse. I think that what's going on here today, Cancers, is that you're feeling kind of out of balance today. Some of you may be hungover because you indulged a little bit too much the day before, and you know, you can get a carb hangover, you can get an alcohol hangover, lots of different ways to have that hangover type feeling. But I don't think that this is hangover for all of you. For some of you, you're just not feeling 100% and you're having a hard time getting to that point where you do feel 100% just yet. Okay? And that's for Cancer. Next up, let's look at Leo. Okay, so Leos, you guys have the Two of Pentacles showing up here. This just tells me that you're really busy today. You've got a lot going on that you're trying to take care of and make sure it all gets taken care of in a timely manner without dropping any balls. I do see you pulling that off today. It may feel really hectic to you, but people around you think you're handling everything very gracefully. Next up, we're going to take a peek at Virgo. Virgos, you guys have the World card. This just tells me that there's some type of goal or accomplishment that you have reached today. And so this can be graduating from a class. This could be ending some type of repetitive cycle in your life. Any kind of goal or target that you were reaching for, that you were hoping to achieve. We see this actually coming into being today for those of you who have Virgo placements. Next up, we're looking at Libra. Libras, you guys have the Prince of Pentacles showing up in reverse here. This just tells me that whatever you're doing today is not really helping your budget, okay? So you may be not going out and making the money the way that you know how to make sure everything's covered in the budget, or you could be doing some unexpected spending or even some impulse spending. Whatever it is you're doing, you're thinking, I'll catch it up later. Be careful with that. That's all I have to say. I think you guys know that. Next up, Scorpio. Oh, Scorpios, Three of Wands showing up in reverse. I really think a lot of us are going to be changing travel plans with this card coming up this way. Some of us could actually be traveling and changing plans as we go, or we could actually just be making plans for some type of trip and changing those plans for that trip that's coming in the future. The other way that this can come in too is if we do have some type of long-term plans, we can be changing, adjusting, tweaking, tuning those. So making adjustments to long-term plans or travel plans today, Scorpios. Next up, let's look at Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you guys have the High Priestess in reverse. High Priestess in reverse just tells me that there's something going on in your life today that is making you feel incredibly confused. You really just don't know which way is up whenever it comes to whatever this topic is for each of you. Capricorn, Capricorn, Ten of Pentacles showing up in reverse. This is telling me that there's something that you would like to do, Capricorns, to increase your stability or your security in your experience in this world right now. And with this card coming in reverse, it's telling me that you're really having a hard time making that upgrade. There's something going on that is making it just a little bit hard to tie all the pieces together and actually be able to move forward. Doesn't mean you won't be able to in the future, just means it's a little bit frustrating right now. Okay, next up, let's look at Aquarius. Aquarius, you guys have the Two of Swords showing up in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse just means you're having some type of decision-making situation today, and you're having a hard time making that decision. You may feel like you really need more information before you can make the decision. So, you know, if nobody actually needs your answer today, Aquarius, I would just buy yourself some time to find out that information that you need to find out, or to get it to come to the surface before you actually make your decision, if you can do that. Pisces, you're up next. With the Princess of Swords in reverse, you guys are digging for information. Some of you are stalking, but some of you are just doing run-of-the-mill research for some type of paperwork. But definitely one way or another digging for information today. Okay. Thank you guys very much for being here. I do appreciate it. Thank you also to those of you participating in the contest by commenting below. Thank you to those of you who are liking and sharing this video. And of course, thank you to those of you who are booking private sessions with me. All of you guys' support at every single level is what allows me to do what I love to do for my living. So seriously, thank you very much. Everybody have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all back on the next video. Peace out.